Did move out.
Showing that we don't owe them anything. We let them move in, and the same day they magically lose their job.
Doesn't matter. We'll get our justice when we return home.
Car wreck? When you get Hughes & Coleman, it can make a big difference. Here's what I mean. Insurance offer, $3,000. Our result, $156,000. Insurance offer, $0. Our result, $385,000. Insurance offer, $300,000. Our result, $1 million. After an accident, if you want to get the money you deserve, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600.
Imagine the memories you'll make with Pillsbury.
All the way. Plug and play. Half the price. Sure is nice. Find it all at Aqualand. Visit our new showroom on Campbell Lane.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Save big at Jewelry Barn. Black Friday one-day sale 10 to 6.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for News 40 at 5. I'm Noah Fairber.
And I'm weather anchor Noah Moore, but yeah, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was great, Noah. How was yours?
It was really nice. I got to spend time with people that I like to be around, you know, lots of loved ones. So it was a really nice holiday for me and hopefully for everybody else out there too as well. But temperatures currently for today, we ended up seeing high temps only into the mid-50s. 55 was our temperature in Bowling Green from the Kentucky Mesonet. And then further up to the north in E-Town, that's where they ended up seeing temps into the low 50s at 51 degrees. Now, looking live at your radar, we have a really good clean sweep with mostly dry conditions once again for our area. But the bigger picture showing off well to our west in the plain states such as Oklahoma and Kansas and even Nebraska, they are going to see a nasty winter storm. So if you are still doing any Thanksgiving traveling out to the west, just keep that in mind for any possible delays. Back to you.
Noah, our top story tonight, a chemical fire at a Kentucky train derailment that caused evacuations has now been extinguished, meaning residents can return to their homes. But that doesn't mean some folks aren't still shaken up. Take a look at what they had to say.
Do you all want us to start pouring out tea, lemonade, and cups?
That would be amazing.
While volunteers are helping to give people the Thanksgiving meal everyone deserves, there is still one thing on top of everyone's mind.
Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? We don't have no clothes. I don't have my insulin. I don't have anything.
In the early morning hours of Thanksgiving,
we get a pounding on our door. And we're like, what's going on? It's like, well, it is really bad. You need to leave.
Wednesday evening, a 16-car train north of Livingston, Kentucky derailed and caught fire. Two of the impacted cars contained molten sulfur, which when burned turned to sulfur dioxide, a toxic gas.
Our main concern is not really us, but my brother, my sister-in-law, and the baby.
And while sulfur dioxide is colorless, the pairing of smoke from the fire made it difficult to see past the property line.
But it was so dense out there, that smoke.
Oh, it was almost like a whiteout.
You could smell the sulfur.
The snow where it's a whiteout, where everything is just, you couldn't even see 3 feet in front of your face.
The result is a Thanksgiving that no one planned for.
Our grandson comes over every morning to see us, but...
And that just, it's heartbreaking that you can't let him outside to run over to our house, and we live like right across the street. Mm-hmm. You know, it just tears you up. It really does.
Work crews are now removing that solidified molten sulfur from the site of this train derailment in Rockcastle County, Kentucky. As you heard, 16 rail cars derailed near the small town of Livingston on Thursday. First responders expressed concern about 2 cars carrying molten sulfur that were leaking and burning. Authorities evacuated people living nearby due to the possibility of toxic gas in the air. The governor declared a state of emergency, but since then, the fire has been put out. Authorities have not detected air quality problems, and the evacuation order has been lifted.
We're now able to get in and begin safely removing cars. Once the cars have been removed, in concert with removal of the damaged rail cars, is removal of the spilled materials from the cars. We will work around the clock. We expect it to take the next few days to complete all those activities.
We come closer to home where Black Friday shopping isn't over quite yet. News 40 reporter Carlisle Coppins joins us in studio tonight to tell us more.
Thanks, Noah. The holiday weekend is still upon us, and there is one way that you can get out and support the little guys. Take a look. This weekend is Shop Small Saturday, and shopping small is making a big impact, not just for the businesses, but also for the whole community.
It's really special for people to be able to have a one-of-a-kind creation. It's just a way to connect, for people to preserve their memories and to have something handmade. I think is special for people, especially when it's really unique things, when it's something that, they know they couldn't get anywhere else.
Jewelry, wall art, and memories aren't the only thing that you'll be getting a taste of this Saturday. There also will be tons of food and unique snacks.
The difference is when you go to a large box store, you're not meeting the people who've actually made the product. And every single one of us that are going to be there on Saturday have hand created these items. Take that time. Don't just walk by. Just take that time to actually acknowledge the people that have made these items, because we have a story.
Many of the people that will be a part of this Small Business Saturday will be using products grown and created right here in Kentucky.
Bowling Green has a wonderful community of makers and people who make original things, and it's great to get to know them and to build that community. We really feel a sense of pride, but to get something really made of quality and to be able to get to know the people who make it just builds community. It makes us feel connected to Bowling Green.
You can find fabulous holiday gifts and tasty treats this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Bob Kirby branch. For more details, visit our website, WNKY.com. Back to you, Noah.
Thank you, Carlisle. This year's annual Turkey Trot has wrapped up, and the final results are in. The Great Turkey 5K saw 451 participants, with over 400 people completing the entire race. The average time among those running was about 32 minutes and 19 seconds. All proceeds from the Great Turkey 5K go to the Bowling Green Running Club's high school athletics program. If you missed out this Turkey Day, don't worry. This turkey run will return the same time next year. To check out any other stats from this year's run, you can visit greatturkey5k.itsyourrace.com. Well, we look to the one local nonprofit who kicked their Thanksgiving off in a unique way. For many in South Central Kentucky, the season of thanks and giving begins with prayer, and that's exactly how the Corps in Scottsville began their Turkey Day. This local organization hosts a prayer breakfast every single year as a way to unite the community to give thanks.
We're blessed by community giving, and we're just really thankful. This is a time, everybody should give thanks. We kind of, everybody gets in the Christmas spirit right after Halloween, but we kind of reserve that one day of Thanksgiving to give thanks, and everybody's always just pouring out their love.
The Corps in Scottsville hosts various prayer breakfasts throughout the year. For more details on upcoming events, you can visit their website at thecorpsofscottsville.org. Even during the holidays, grief never stops, but there are ways to help cope. News 40's Corinna Shadowan has the story.
Loss is difficult and never completely heals, but during the holidays, that grief can be even more apparent.
There's always a sense of sadness around loss, but oftentimes during the holidays, because those are times that sort of are nostalgic, they bring up memories for people, it oftentimes can bring back grief a little bit more intensely.
To move forward in these painful moments, it is helpful to create new memories and traditions. Be around other people, avoid isolation, and find ways to be social.
I think it's really important to acknowledge that it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to say to someone, I'm struggling, I'm sad, I'm feeling depressed, I'm missing a loved one or a friend that I've lost.
One way to address your grief is by talking about it. Programs like Grief Share, Surviving the Holidays, is one way to get support when you need it.
If you have somebody to support you and you know somebody's got your back, even somebody that you can even call and talk to them and say, look, I'm having a bad day. And, anything like that for encouragement. I think that would be the best thing that we can do to help people through the holidays.
Having the power of community in these group sessions and knowing that other people understand what you are going through helps when you are confronted by grief during the holiday season.
You're not alone. Other people are grieving. Of course, everybody grieves differently, but in a group where everybody is going through the same thing, then maybe they would feel free to share, and that release will help.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Corona Shadowan, WNKY News 40.
And although plenty of holiday traditions revolve around food, for some, the focus on meals can actually have a negative impact. Norton Children's Hospital has seen more kids and teens hospitalized for eating disorders in recent years. In 2022, the hospital saw nearly 120 kids for eating disorders. That's compared to about 50 in 2019. Norton Children's specialists say simple comments at family gatherings can make a big impact on kids who are struggling. They suggest one of the most supportive things people can do is to not comment on someone's physical appearance or the food they eat.
Things like disordered eating, for example, happen more often in teens than most people realize, and can take lots of shapes and forms. And so if we don't always know if that's going on with someone, it's best to think about the other positive things that they're doing in their lives and connecting with them in a different way.
If you feel like your child may be struggling with an eating disorder, Norton Children's recommends reaching out to their pediatrician for help. Well, for those that have no way of returning home this holiday, one local organization is set to help them be with friends. News 40's Michael Ridgway joins us in the studio tonight with some more details.
Thanks, Noah. Today, I spent some time down at the Christ Episcopal Church in Bowling Green to visit a newly formed nonprofit who spent their holiday giving a happy Thanksgiving to those who may not have a place to go. Check it out.
We're just hoping to spread the news of recovery. A lot of the people that are actually volunteering today for their services to serve and to help organize this are recovering addicts that I was out in the madness with as well in the streets. So, and 3 years ago today, I was eating Thanksgiving dinner in this parking lot. So it's come full circle, and it's just, it's time to give back. So.
Soki Recovery Plug, along with some other organizations, put together a Friendsgiving the day after Thanksgiving for those who might not have somewhere to go and offer resources for recovery at the same time. The overall idea is trying to help and give back.
I had a lot in my life that I wasn't very good. So ever since I've got clean sober, I have 2 years and 8 months clean and sober. And ever since I've been clean, I've been trying to give back from everything that I've taken,
Everyone's turning point is different, and addiction looks different for everyone.
I got pregnant, and I was tired of it before then, but I didn't know a way out. I'm also a veteran. So once I realized, I have a baby in me, I'm growing a child, I'm homeless, I'm stuck in active addiction, I actually went to the VA for help.
When it comes to battling addiction, the biggest obstacle is the addict themselves.
It's there if you want it. A person's got to want it. You can sit there and try and help them, but until they're ready to accept the change, it ain't going to work. The hardest part of active addiction is admitting your wrongs, admitting that you got a problem, because when we're first in active addiction, we don't think we got a problem at all. We think that we're okay, that everything's fine, but we ain't got nowhere to go. We ain't got nobody to talk to. Nobody wants us around.
But no matter how hard it gets, everybody participating today just wants you to know that.
That's what it's about. It's to helping one another and to let everybody know that, hey, it's okay. We all have problems. We all go through things. But don't give up. Don't give up.
If you want to know more and how you can help this organization, you can visit their Facebook page. That can be found at Soki Recovery Plug. But Noah, back to you.
Thank you, Michael. Still to come on News 40 at 5 with a few hours left for some Black Friday shopping, how you can be sure your child's toys are safe to play with. But first, weather anchor Noah Moore is back with a full look at our forecast. He'll tell you what you can expect with a snow front that's coming through from Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Kansas, and may be close to heading our way. Coming up next.
WNKY News 40, broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you've suffered a personal injury, I can help. Call our office today for a free consultation.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time.
Experience so much Christmas the way Santa does.
Established in 1973, the Stuart Ritchie Service Group is your local one-call solution. Stuart Ritchie's Service Group of trained technicians offers HVAC, plumbing, electrical, refrigeration, and fire protection. Commercial, industrial, and residential, Stuart Ritchie is prepared to help with emergencies and necessary repairs or maintenance. We provide high-quality service and are available 24/7 in order to keep you up and running. Call the Stuart Ritchie Service Group, your one-call solution.
All aboard Santa's Lookout Express! Don't miss this holiday train ride through the lights near Bowling Green, Kentucky. Book your seat now at santaslookout.com.
Injured? Morgan & Morgan is a dominant force.
Morgan & Morgan is in a league of its own.
Need a big play? Morgan & Morgan has your back. Submitting a claim is easy. Just call Morgan & Morgan & Morgan.
Or visit forthepeople.com.
When life throws you an audible, call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Large and in charge.
Morgan & Morgan, for the team, for the people.
Time now for a full look at our forecast with weather anchor Noah Moore. Noah, I think we're making history today. I think this is the first time we've ever had two Noahs on the desk in WNKY News 40 history.
From one Noah to another. I see,
Yeah. Well, what can we expect coming up this weekend with Black Friday rounding out and us going into the holiday weekend?
Well, as we go right into Saturday, we could see really nice weather conditions with mostly dry conditions. But as we go right into the rest of the weekend, we could expect some rain. But I'll get to that here in just a minute. Right now, we are mainly seeing temps well into the upper 40s. 49 degrees is our temperature currently right now, with winds mainly out of the north, feeding in the cooler temperatures around 9 miles an hour, with our dew point once again very dry at 35 degrees. But overall, it was a very beautiful day. But looking live over here at I-65 southbound at Cave City, 45 degrees out there. And then looking at I-65 southbound at the Tennessee state line, pretty good driving conditions if you're going to the big city in Nashville, or if you're still trying to go out and see some family, with temperatures well into the mid to upper 40s at 47 degrees. But overall, we are going to continue to see temperatures into the 40s right now here in Munfordville, 45 degrees. Burkesville, 48, seems to be one of the warmer spots still. But further out to the west here in Greenville, that's where we are still seeing temperatures at 47 degrees. Now, here's today's almanac. We ended up seeing high temperatures today from the Bowling Green Regional Airport at 57 degrees, or normal should be about 56. But our record set back in 1931 of 75 degrees. I hope it was a nice sunny day, because sunny and 75, can't go wrong with that. Live radar right now, we are mainly seeing a mostly dry and clean sweep all across the region. But let's go through the next 40 hours. We could continue to still have a lot more cloudier skies overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning, with temperatures still very cold. But then as we get through the rest of the day on your Saturday, that's when we could still have some more clouds in or around the area. But further out to the west, whatever's bringing that snow out there in Kansas and parts of the Plain States, that might move their way through here, but we're not really going to deal with any snow. It's still just a little warm for snow. But your future temperatures, they are very cold. Now, as we go through tomorrow morning at 5:30 in the morning, 30 degrees below freezing. But as we get towards the middle of the day, around 11, that's where we are going to see temperatures rise into the mid-50s, especially as we get towards the afternoon at 53 degrees. Very nice, very mild. But here's your rain coverage throughout the next couple of days. As we go into Sunday, that's when we could still have a good 60 to 70% chance of seeing some isolated showers roam through the area. But here's your temperature trends throughout the next couple of days. We're going to dip down well into the 40s, a little bit 15 degrees below average. So it will be very cold to start on Monday. So make sure you have a coat to bundle up. But tonight, temperatures cooling down well into the mid-30s at 33 degrees. With cold temperatures, it'll be fairly chilly overnight tonight. But as we go into your 7-day forecast, as I said before, we are going to be looking out for some more showers by Sunday. But look at the rest of the week. Nice, sunny, with a lot more cooler temperatures. Now here's what's coming up on NBC Tonight.
It's time for Nat's annual Christmas Bikes for Kids.
And you can help by donating a new or gently used bike.
At Nat's Outdoor Sports. The bike shop at Nat's Outdoor Sports will make any needed repairs.
And the Bowling Green JCs will distribute bikes to underprivileged children throughout our community.
Nat's will be accepting new and used bikes until December 5th. Nat's Bikes for Kids, sponsored by WNKY News 40.
I'll hit Woohoo 107.
And these great sponsors.
Superior dentistry comes standard at Chandler Park Dental Care. We're dedicated to providing you and your family with the highest standard of care. Give us a call to set up an appointment today and experience superior dentistry at Chandler Park Dental Care.
Is your search for a new home on hold because of high interest rates and high monthly payments? Jago Homes has your solution with a low 4.99 fixed interest rate and no energy bills for 2 years. You'll enjoy open, spacious living, and your family will be comfortable year-round with exclusive energy-smart technology. Learn why a new Jago home is more affordable than you think at jagohomes.com. Because life is too precious to be put on hold.
The savings are huge during the Black Friday sale now at Ford's Furniture. Save 20% off your entire purchase and take advantage of up to 72 months no-interest financing. But hurry, this sale ends Sunday at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green.
The Leachman Christmas Spectacular is officially back at Leachman Buick GMC. With your in-store vehicle purchase, take home a 55-inch smart TV. With incredible offers on all new and pre-owned inventory, drive home in your new Terrain for as low as $299 a month. Or check out all our deals on wheels at LeachmanAuto.com. And while it's fun to receive, we can't wait to give. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a 55-inch smart TV.
Name a food you might make edible underwear out of.
Salmon.
Teriyaki.
Sharing the fun. Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
A bit of a warning as you shop those Black Friday deals. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission says not all toys are safe, especially those purchased online. In today's Health Minute, we have ways to help make sure the presents you're buying are safe.
You want the best gift, but before you buy a toy, make sure it's the right one.
Do see too many toy injuries happening each year.
Last year, 11 toy-related deaths in children 14 and younger were reported to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, most from choking or asphyxiation due to small parts, balls, or balloons. The agency says there were also an estimated 145,000 toy-related injuries treated in emergency departments for children 12 and younger.
A lot of those actually are non-motorized scooters, so making sure that the toys are age appropriate. Look for the warnings on the toys as well.
To keep kids safe, check the labels for age guidance. Make sure what you're getting is appropriate.
Even if you're buying for an older child, think about if there are younger kids in the household too, to make it safe for everybody.
To know a toy is safe, look for a certification mark that shows it's been independently tested for safety. If buying online, check drop-down menus for additional safety information. If purchasing secondhand products online, make sure what you're buying hasn't been recalled. Online sellers may also be from a third party, so make sure they're reputable.
Far too often what we find is some of these people are based overseas, and when we see a defective product and we go back and want to recall, they just disappear.
You can check which products have been recalled by heading over to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission's website. That's at cpsc.gov/recalls. When we come back, an update on the 24 Israeli hostages released by Hamas after the ceasefire. Stay with us.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's Black Friday sale continues this weekend. Friday through Monday, shop limited time doorbusters starting at $199. Plus, get 25% off store-wide on qualifying purchases. The best Black Friday furniture deals are only at Ashley.
Celebrate the winning season all November long at the Mint Gaming Hall at Bowling Green, featuring an elevated gaming experience with the newest games, sophisticated bars, delicious eats, entertainment, and more. Win up to $2,000 in cash, gift cards, and more in our holiday drawings Wednesday, November 22nd through Saturday the 25th. Drawings at 5, 7, and 9 p.m. Stop in and win this holiday season at the Mint Gaming Hall Bowling Green.
Winning just got closer.
No one wins alone.
NASCAR is really a team sport.
You need your mechanics, your pit crew to make everything come together.
No different at Morgan & Morgan. That attorney has a great team behind him that makes them the winning team.
For more than a decade, Morgan's Fresh Cut Trees has been supplying your family with trees, wreaths, and everything in between. Come find the perfect tree for your family. Morgan's Fresh Cut Trees, located next to the Lost River Cave gift shop.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CRV. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
The competition is on.
This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy?
Weeknights at 6 on NBC 40.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's Black Friday sale continues this weekend. Friday through Monday, shop limited time doorbusters starting at $199. Plus, get 25% off store-wide on qualifying purchases. The best Black Friday furniture deals are only at Ashley.
13 Israelis, all women and children, were among the 24 hostages released by Hamas as part of an agreement with the Israeli government. 10 Thais and 1 Filipino were also released by Hamas. Their release came soon after the start of a 4-day pause in fighting. Erica Brown has more.
The Israeli army released video showing the moment a bus carrying hostages released by Hamas crossed back into Israeli territory. Danielle Aloni and her 5-year-old daughter Amelia are among those freed. Her brother Moran is excited for her freedom, but he still doesn't know if his other sister Sharon, her husband, and her 3-year-old twin children are alive or still being held as hostages.
You know, the moment that you wake up and you're not sure if what happened yesterday is a part of a dream or not, that's still how I wake up.
No Americans, including Abigail Mor-Idan, are among the first group released.
2 American women and 1 4-year-old child, Abigail, who remains among those missing. We also will not stop until we get these hostages brought home.
This is just the first wave of 50 hostages expected to be released, and President Biden says he is still working to get the American hostages freed.
Today's release are the start of a process. We expect more hostages to be released tomorrow, and more the day after, and more the day after that.
39 Palestinians were also released from Israeli prisons as part of the deal. This Palestinian mother says she might faint when her daughter comes home. The prisoner swap only began after both sides began a 4-day pause in fighting as part of the truce agreement. The temporary ceasefire has also allowed much-needed aid to flow into Gaza.
Stay tuned because we'll have a final check of your forecast when we return.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
It's the annual enrollment period for Medicare Advantage plans, and you have a choice, which is why Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here to help you get all the benefits you qualify for. Call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield at 1-800-579-4145 today for a Medicare Advantage plan checkup and make sure you have everything you qualify for in 2024. You can receive more benefits for a $0 monthly premium. Benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. And to help you stay healthy at home, you can have free prescription drug delivery, online doctor visits 24/7, and free exercise classes. You can even receive money towards over-the-counter health items. Call 1-800-579-4145 today and feel confident you have all the benefits you deserve for 2024. You can receive benefits for a $0 monthly premium like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. So call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield today at 1-800-579-4145 and make sure you're not missing out.
Holiday shopping starts at the Purple Door, specializing in cute and comfortable clothing, shoes, and accessories. Fashion has never been easier. And with sizes from petite to plus, there's no reason to shop anywhere else this season. The Purple Door on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green.
Person, place, or thing.
It's not Las Vegas, Atlantic City.
Play along with a chance to win from home
on WNKY NBC 40. When we hear that sound, the competition is on.
12,400. Whoa, he's betting everything. This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy? Weeknights at 6 on WNKY NBC 40.
Well, Noah, everyone's finishing up their Black Friday shopping if they haven't already. What can people expect heading into this evening?
Well, this evening we are going to continue to have temperatures continuing to fall down into the 30s. Just take a look at this. Tonight, temperatures down into the low 30s at 33 degrees. So if you are still doing some holiday shopping, just make sure you wear a coat and jacket. And don't forget the hat, because it is going to be very cold out there. But taking a look into your 7-day forecast, we are expecting a few disturbances to move in through the area, especially for Sunday. But it's a good day to stay inside and watch some football for Sunday football. But as we get into next week, we are going to have mostly dry conditions and a lot more cooler temperatures as we go right into next week.
Well, that sounds great, Noah. Thank you for tuning in for News 40 at 5. There's no News 40 at 6 on CBS, so we'll see you back tonight at 10.